Well, that's your first mistake. Why would you go to somebody's house looking for a fight? You don't know what they got in that house. Like, let's just be for real.
They could have shot you easy.
Then-
Anything.
Then she tell me how the friend, no, how her and the girl was fighting. She got her ass whooped. So then I look at the friend and I said, what was you doing while she was getting her ass whooped?
Watching.
She was watching.
That ain't your friend.
I said,
Y'all should have both got your ass beat. She shouldn't have been alone.
and then I looked at the girl that got her ass whooped, and I said, as soon as they got done whooping my ass, I would have got up and whooped her ass. I'm like, first of all, you can't be my friend and watch me get my
First of
ass
all,
whooped.
if you ain't gonna do no watch you come, you should stay your ass
Not
at
only
home.
that, but like, why didn't you, when she was getting the best of your friend, you could have reset. Hey, you ain't
Yeah.
finna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to
Look,
jump her,
I said, you.
Sometimes it's
Help-
survival.
I said,
Your friend
help
get beat
your
up that bad. Somebody gotta help.
help your
Okay.
mans.
I said, as the friend, you have one of two things that you were supposed to do. You were either supposed to jump in and help
Get some help. You're supposed
or
to do something.
break them up.
Get some help. Do
But
something.
you don't sit there and watch. All right, so weekly Reddit.
Weekly
We got a fun one
Reddit.
for y'all today. And actually, I'm going to take a break from reading with my slow reading ass. And we're going to let somebody that's better at it read today. So Jay is going to take it today.
I'm a
All right,
spoiled
Jay, what you got?
princess. I'm like, oh, I'm reading. Ew.
What you got? What you got?
Okay. The title is I sit in my car for an hour after work and tell everyone it's traffic. It's the happiest part of my day.
And I'm mad that she actually said this title like it's a kid story.
It is a story.
Like it's just a habit. Like, I sit in traffic for an hour and
They
I tell my
do.
family, like,
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I am used to reading bedtime stories. And I'm sorry if that voice is
you're
coming
not
through.
used to reading to
I'm
adults.
sorry.
Okay. It's okay. It just adds an extra layer to it. Adds an extra little razzle dazzle.
Yeah. I'm reading like I'm reading to my kids, y'all.
Type
Okay.
shit. I'll be saying that all day.
Please don't. Please don't.
It's my new saying.
Oh, it says I park a couple blocks from home, kill the engine, and just exist. No radio, sometimes a podcast. Sometimes I stare at a leaf on the windshield. I text traffic to the family group chat and sit there like a raccoon pretending to be a functioning adult. It started during a rough week. I told myself I needed 5 minutes to decompress so I wouldn't bring the office home. 5 minutes became 15 and then an hour. Now that quiet metal box is the only place where no one needs anything from me. Here's the part I'm not proud of. I've missed dinners. Ooh. I've let calls ring out. I've walked in with a tired smile and a lie about a stalled truck on the highway. There's always a stalled truck somewhere, even when I'm nowhere near a highway. I'm not cheating. I'm not job hunting. I'm just exhausted and addicted to being unreachable. I think I'm scared that if I say I need an hour to myself, people will hear I don't love you. So I pick the coward's version, silence and excuses. It feels harmless, but it isn't. It chips away at trust, and I can hear it in the little pause before they say, okay. I'm confessing because I don't want the happiest part of my day to be hiding. I'm going to tell them the truth and ask for a real boundary. 1 hour after work, phone on do not disturb, and then I show up fully. If they say no, at least I finally said something real. If anyone else does the car park thing, you're not a monster, but the quiet hits different when it isn't stolen.
I
Kind of
like
deep.
That last
That
part.
is deep.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Well, my thing is, I do that a little bit, but not to the extreme where I'm lying to people and missing dinner. Now, I do come home. They know I'm in the driveway. I'm not around the corner. That's wild. So I'm in my own driveway, and they see me. They know I'm there, but I sit in there. Same thing, I listen to music. Sometimes I'm on the phone. Sometimes I'm just sitting in there. But it's like for 15, 20 minutes. It's not an hour. And they know I'm out there. Because Jai comes to the car. He don't give a damn what I'm trying to do. He'll come to the car and be like, girl, bring your ass in here.
What would you do if Victor did that?
I would be like, I would set boundaries for him. Then if you're at the point where you're hiding blocks away for an hour lying and saying traffic,
to be
that's
honest,
wild.
that's what she's doing. She's hiding. And yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. Now, I understand because even as a single person,
Yeah.
with nobody living at home with me but my cat, I'll pull up in my driveway and still sit in that car for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. Just honestly, just because I'm lazy and don't want to get out the car and walk in the house. But I could understand where she coming from. It's like you had a long day at work, you tired, and especially if she got somebody at home that ain't really helping with the kids.
That's what I was gonna say. Obviously,
it's like, and now you got to go home. You got to still cook dinner, or at least find a way for these kids to eat. Like, I'd probably sit in my car too.
100%.
Yeah, I feel like the workload in her family must not be equal if she feels the need. Because
now, don't get me wrong. There's an issue with her lying about it,
but
like,
she feels bad about it though.
there's
She's
a
like,
reason, too,
God,
that she's
clearly
doing
not bad enough to actually do something about
well,
it.
she says she's about to.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Just like a crack addict always saying they're going to
no.
quit after this last time. Okay.
One more hit and I'm
Yeah.
going to be done for the rest of the week.
This is my last time. Okay.
Okay.
Because if she was going to, this is just my take. People can take it for whatever it's worth. If she was going to stop doing it,
She just would have stopped.
she would have just stopped doing it and not even post about it on Reddit.
That's true.
I think she's looking for somebody to agree with.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
Or validation.
She's just looking for validation. Somebody to tell her she ain't wrong for what she doing so that she could tell herself, you know what?
I
The
ain't
world
wrong.
seems to think I'm doing pretty damn okay.
I just feel like.
And you know why I feel comfortable enough to say that? Because that's exactly why I would post it on Reddit.
I just feel like she just need to tell her family, y'all get on my nerves. And I need an hour.
And that's the thing.
I need it.
You saying that your family gets on your nerves does not mean you love them any less. People seem to think that whether it's family, friends, boyfriend, husband, whatever, that person just doesn't get on your nerves. Sometimes the person you love the most can still get on your damn nerves.
And she needs to have the conversation with her husband. Like, set some boundaries. But the thing is, she didn't say how old her kids are. If it's a family chat, her kids are old enough to text. Ooh. Which means, ma'am, use your voice, ma'am. Stand up for yourself.
And if they're that old, you asking for an hour to yourself a day
is
means
a problem.
You don't love them. You probably coddle them too much.
Because I was like, wait a minute. I thought about saying, wait, if it's a family text, that means that's not just her husband.
No.
That means the kids are old enough to text. Girl, if you don't stay in that car.
But to be fair, old enough to text could be 5 years old now.
Because there's iPad kids.
My kids he ain't texted nothing. Jai got his little internet finger, as he calls it.
Internet finger?
Yeah, when he's like scrolling, he goes like this on the phone. Because he don't have a tablet. He don't got a phone. I ain't giving him one.
My personal opinion, I don't think kids should have cell phones and stuff.
No, go outside, touch some grass.
They got a Switch, so I guess they got something. They got little Nintendo Switches. They do have that.
You see, and this must be my trauma speaking, because when you said Switch, I thought you meant like a tree branch.
Not
These new kids don't know nothing about a Switch. They ain't have to soak no Switch. They don't know nothing about it.
You have to soak them?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I ain't never had to soak one.
No, we got to pick them.
I had to pick them and soak them.
I had to pick a Switch before.
That make it hurt worse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's
borderline abuse, but that's a whole other.
Look, I actually had this conversation with somebody in the pharmacy recently, and we were talking about people and kids and blah blah blah. And I said, look, people need to whoop their kids sometimes.
These kids out of pocket. And
what I said was, I was like, some kids don't need to be whooped. Some of them don't. I said, but my perspective is people should spend time learning how their kids respond to certain disciplining methods. And I'm like, if your kid is a timeout kid that works, great, continue to do that. I said, but if you got a kid that was like me, putting me in timeout, telling me I can't go outside, telling me I can't watch TV, I didn't care. If you wanted me to act right, like truly act right, tell me you're going to whip my ass.
See, I don't really have to hit them. First of all, Evangel hates just the thought of timeout, he start hyperventilating.
See, but
like, it works.
But that's what you know he responds to.
But then there's the other.
The other.
That's the one you got to be a little more hands-on
He's a sag. He's nuts. And so
Sag, you mean Sagittarius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm a Gemini. Air feeds fire. So we both get mad and feed off each other with being mad.
And that's where Victor, the earth sign, comes in.
Victor ain't no help.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. He come in and he threw me
out when you said that man hopped out of his flip flops.
He slid out them slides to beat somebody else. He could have more traction when he ran to beat that child. said, that's some wild shit.
Cracks me up.
He slid out
Just
them
hopped
slides.
right on out of them.
Good old Victor.
But
Like,
yeah, I mean,
good old Victor.
you just proved my point. You have one that responds well to one type of disciplining method, and another one that responds to another. And I was like, whooping, in my opinion, should not be off the table completely.
It's a last resort, but if
it
works,
should be a last resort. Or if that's how your child responds, if they respond in the way that they should by threatening them with a whooping, hey.
Sometimes the threat is all you need.
Sometimes
the threat is all
sometimes
you need.
a pump fake ain't enough. Sometimes you gotta
actually
pop out and show them. You gotta deliver on it.
Yeah. Well, if you can't talk it too much and never do it, because then they go, you ain't finna do nothing.
You ain't finna whoop shit.
The key is wait till they get to that point where they think you ain't gonna do nothing and surprise them.
Yeah, because you wait. No,
my mama will do that.
No, you wait. Like they never know when the whooping is coming. They never know. And then, pop, rest where you think you got away.
It rarely ever happened, but it has happened a time or two where I would do something and my mama, we'd be like out and about. My mama would say, when we get home, you getting your ass whooped. And then we get home and I think she forgot and I'd be in my room and then I hear, Jocelyn, come here.
You're like,
and I'd be like, fuck. I thought she forgot. She would beat my ass. And I'm like, damn.
Fold your clothes with you in them.
Pressed and stayed.
Oh, I'm saying.
Nah, my mama, see. So I actually tell you one of the worst whoopings I ever had. Or maybe not even the worst, but it's definitely memorable. So, it was me and my mama. Because my brother was always out somewhere with his friends. So we woke up that early that morning. It was a great day. Birds chirping, sun is shining. I was in a good mood, and so was my mama.
Good day.
Good day. And she woke up. She was like, you want to go see a movie and go out to breakfast? And I was like, yeah, you know what? I could go for a pancake. So we started getting ready. Now, I will say, my mother's bedroom wasn't always the cleanest. So, at least a week or so had passed. And I was in her room.
Playing with her stuff. Messing
around with polish. And I spilled red nail polish on the carpet in her room. And I think I took one of her laundry bags that was filled with stuff and just set it on top of it. It was just like, oh, she never sees this shit.
I mean, she'll see it at some point.
At some point. My brain didn't think that far ahead. That was future Jocelyn's problem. And then future Jocelyn's problem came to a head.
On the day.
Because that day, when we was about to go get breakfast and go to a movie and have us a good damn day, she found that polish. And let me tell you, it wasn't just a little bit.
You spilled the whole dang thing.
Because I spilled a lot of red nail polish. And then I tried to get it up with nail polish remover, which just smeared it around.
You got to pour sugar on it while the polish is wet.
Kid Jocelyn had no idea. But boy, she found that fucking polish on that carpet. She beat my ass.
And you deserved it.
You know what? I didn't say I didn't deserve it. And she didn't beat my ass because I spilled the polish.
Because you didn't tell.
She beat my ass because I didn't tell her and I lied about it.
Because she could have got it up. Now it's messed up. Because it's hard and crusted now. It's too late now.
Yeah. She beat the fuck out of me. And in normal fashion, all her whoopings ended with one thing. Now go clean your room up. And I'm just like, I always go clean this fucking room up. Why is that on your brain when you just whoop my ass?
Because it's additional punishment. Now clean your room.
And then,
did
I tell you back when she gave me shaky baby syndrome?
No, don't say that on the air.
Damn, not on the air.
Don't bring that up.
She didn't.
I was like,
don't, she didn't. We always just say she did. She did not. But
yeah, we had to clarify that.
So I was I was young. I was maybe 7, 8, I don't know. Old enough to know better. And again, this time we were just hanging out. She told me to go clean my room up. And I go to my room. I had 2 laundry bags sitting in my room. And for some reason, I thought they looked comfortable as hell. So I sat on one and then leaned over on the other one and went to sleep.
You just be putting yourself in a situation to get your ass beat. You
I
don't
sure-
think
you
about
sure tested
nothing.
the
You didn't
waters.
think about shit.
It's like she's seen the warning signs and
And
do
said,
not trespass and said,
Yeah,
man,
I'm gonna go in.
that
It's
don't
okay.
apply
I
to me.
trust it. Well, you want to know what woke
Tore
me
that
up?
ass up.
No, she didn't actually. I woke up to somebody tapping me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, your mama said come here." So I went to see what she want. Thinking, honestly, didn't even think I had fell asleep for no more than 5 minutes. So I didn't think she knew. But apparently she knew, and I was asleep a hell of a lot longer than I thought. Boy, the way she grabbed my shoulders and just shook the hell out of me. I told your motherfucking ass to clean your... Man, my head just going like this. I was going back and forth and just bawling, crying, just crying.
Sounds traumatic.
She's scared the holy
She
mess
scared
out
the
of
shit out of me. I know if your parents is so mad at you that all they can do is shake your ass,
You in trouble.
yeah, you should be scared.
But I could
choking
tell.
and shaking. Yeah.
I could tell you were an annoying ass kid though. See,
What?
that's the thing.
See,
I think you was getting on your mama last
I probably
goddamn
was.
nerve.
Driving her
I
crazy.
probably was.
Where
I
she like,
probably
ah man,
was.
what I'm about to walk into today.
I mean, literally, man, the day she tricked me, cause
It's sad she had to resort
She
to that
gas-
fooling
she
with your
gas
ass.
lit
she
you?
wasn't even trying to trick. I tricked myself, honestly. Cause so after school, I would always go hang out in my mama room and watch TV, take a nap, all that good stuff. Sometimes I even do my homework in there. She always wanted me to get out of her damn room, but for some reason I was always in there. And it was report card pickup day. And I was just like, I know this report card ain't gonna be nothing good. Nothing good.
Oh, you forged.
No. I didn't even get to that point because she had to go pick up my report card.
Too smart.
Yeah. It wasn't you get your report card. Your parents come get your report card.
They was sick of the shit with y'all.
And somehow I tricked myself into thinking that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And what made me think that was because when she was my mama's not a small person. I've never seen or heard her run. But this day I heard her running up the stairs. And I said, oh, it must not have been as bad as I thought. She was running up the stairs so she could beat my ass.
Well, yeah. If
So you
don't- the
psyched
thing
yourself into
is-
thinking, oh, she running up here to.
And the thing was, she was so mad at me because, and I stand by this, a teacher lied and said that I disrespected them. Said that I didn't speak to them. And I was like, that's
don't
not
got to.
true.
And you don't got to.
Hey, back then,
Back
your
then,
parents
that
like
wasn't
you, if it's your elder, you speak to them. And I genuinely had no idea what she was talking about. But the teacher said I was disrespecting them. The report card wasn't good. Those two combined equaled ass whooping.
My thing is, how
BTA.
did you psych yourself into thinking it wasn't that bad if you didn't even know what the fuck your grades was? If you didn't know what they were, they obviously
'Cause
weren't good.
when I heard her running up the stairs, I said,
Girl.
she can't be running up the stairs for bad news.
My brain would I obviously done messed up if she running and I ain't
You
never
might as
seen
well
her
just
run.
take it. I'm preparing now. You might as well
I would have been under that
would have
bed.
made it worse.
preparing.
Oh yeah, if she found out I prepared for the ass whooping.
Oh, they get mad when they know you prepared.
No.
Like that time I
Uh-uh.
tried to wear 2 pants.
See, I never even tried
See,
because I
my
was
mama
scared.
never did that. You asshole naked getting a whooping. You
And see, that's where we were going if I had tried to prepare.
Yeah, when they know you try to prepare to make it
They
worse.
said,
on
I'm
you.
going to make you take all that shit off if you do anything. And I was like, nah, I believe her. I ain't doing that. But yeah. Hey, some people say it's the trauma or whatever. I think I deserved every ass whooping I got. And I think that some of these kids nowadays, if they got their ass whooped a little more,
Or some
It'll
type of
solve some
punishment
shit.
because they don't get punishment at all. Like even if they don't get their ass beat, like y'all
I
just don't
see some of
punish
these
them.
kids talk to their parents in just some of the wildest ways.
I'd be dead.
I'll be like,
Dead.
I said, you know what? Because I still believe in whipping your kids when they do something they ain't supposed to do. I would not survive as a parent nowadays.
Well, no, because your kids are, but I don't know, because here's what my kids do. They do crazy shit at school they would never do at home. And them
Yeah.
schools be thinking I'm lying. I'm like, I swear I didn't even know he knew that word because he ain't never said it.
Jade.
you know they learning it from each other.
Right. They learning it from her.
I do.
Ooh.
I curse around them. They can't repeat it. And I let them know. Hypocritical. I don't care. It's like, I am the kettle
Look,
calling the pot black. And
We
I don't care.
all were kids, and we all know we was cussing when our parents wasn't around.
Sure was.
It's just
Don't do it in school, though. Have
right.
more
It's just
sense.
some of us wasn't
Have
smart
more
enough to not do
sense.
it in school.
Just have more sense. They in school cutting up.
Was there ever a lie somebody said about you in school that that just wasn't true, that pissed you off? Like one of the students.
The thing is, I don't remember any of them because if it ain't true, I'm like, whatever. I ain't even
Nah,
waste my
one
energy
of them
being
almost
mad.
got me suspended. One of their lies,
Well, a lot of
And
them
I
do.
knew
how
it would've-
extreme was it?
and I knew I would have got my ass whooped if I had got suspended. So I had
See,
to
I
fix
didn't
that
get
shit before
hateful
school
lies.
ended.
I didn't get the hateful lies. I just got
No,
shit that was mean.
Damn.
Goodness.
They trying to get you suspended?
Yeah, they tried to get
What
me
type of
suspended.
beef was you doing in
I
elementary?
didn't even know I had a beef with this girl because honestly, I had a crush on her brother.
That
Probably
might be
what it
part of the
was.
beef. That
Might
might have
been
been
what
part
it
of the beef.
was.
Maybe, I don't know. And she said I did one of the most foolish things that honestly just don't even sound like me.
What was that?
Let's just start off with the fact that this whole time I am at lunch, sitting at the lunchroom table with my friends, other people in my class, even the damn teacher. And then they come and grab me out the lunchroom, take me to the gym room, and the gym teacher, the principal, all of them sitting in here, and they's like, this girl, I don't even remember her name. This girl said that you came in here and threw a shoe at her. I was like, a shoe? I said,
What shoe?
I said, first of all, I am not, if I'm going to come in here to fight somebody,
I'm a fight.
I'm not coming in here to throw a shoe at nobody.
And I got both my shoes on. And she got both her shoes on. So what
I said,
shoe?
whose shoe did I throw? We had like a whole 20-minute conversation about a shoe that I never came in there and threw at this girl. But apparently she told them that I came in there and threw it at her.
She could came with a better lie than a shoe.
A shoe was
And they was
ridiculous.
going to suspend me for it.
A shoe?
They didn't even have no video proof, so that's why they had to come and
I
ask
mean,
you.
this is back in the day before they even put cameras in schools and stuff like that. But yeah, she said that she
shoe.
said I threw a shoe at her. And
Stiletto,
they had to
sneaker.
go
In
and
the
actually
glove.
ask the people that I was having lunch with to be like, no, she's been in here with us the whole time. I was so mad. That was the first time I sat at a lunchroom table and just cried because I wanted to beat her ass so bad.
But a shoe? That was the dumbest lie.
I agree.
A shoe.
And I was so mad because after that, I wanted to fight her so bad. And I knew I couldn't. Because one, if I fought her now, then they're going to believe that I
Yeah, you
actually
threw that
did
shoe
it.
at her.
She threw that goddamn shoe. Give her that.
How she just beat her ass.
Folded ass like laundry.
I would have folded her ass
laundry.
with her in it. Man, I was so mad. I remember that day. Just pissed
See?
off.
Yeah, that'd have made.
People don't be angry at me like that.
I've been me my whole life. I don't know. That's why I said I literally just be existing.
Ain't
Nah, a
nobody ever
shoe
lied
though
on me.
is crazy. Like a shoe.
Yeah,
Well, I
she
don't know,
said I threw
people
a shoe
do
at
it.
She
her.
threw a goddamn sneaker
Shoe.
at the back of my head.
Like, girl, nobody grabbed your Nikes. What are you
Girl.
talking about?
That's crazy.
I'm like, where's the leftover shoe? Like, where?
Show me where the
is it?
shoe hit her.
Where the shoe at? It's
Now the times
question.
where I was actually doing shit that I ain't had no business, I ain't get caught. Like when the one of the chicks called me a nigga, and it was a black chick. She called me that, and I told her, I said, please don't call me that again. I don't even
She
let
did
black people call me a nigga. And she said it again, so I slapped her ass. And she was like, you just slapped me. I said, well, I told you not to call me that again, and yet you did it.
That's that
Sometimes
shitty
you gotta.
visual
Sometimes
beyond.
disciplinary action is needed.
Yeah, I'm like, you didn't listen. I warned you. I asked you not to call me that again, and in the same fucking breath, you called me that again.
And
The
I feel like I shouldn't have to
surprise
ask
of
you for
the-
my respect. Like,
Yeah, and the surprise is interesting. I'm like, what you surprised about?
What did you think I was gonna do? Just tell you not to
play
do it
stupid
again?
games, you win stupid prizes.
Mhm.
Ding,
See?
ding, ding.
I'm like, people just need to learn. Sometimes there's consequences for the shit you say. That's why when you tell me like somebody gonna beat my ass, you right.
I'm
Some
like,
shit
girl,
I say,
you gotta be careful what you say in the universe. You gotta be careful. what
somebody
you put
might
out
haul
there.
off and hit my ass.
Gotta
But
I'm like, girl, I was like, how's nobody slapped you in your
Yeah,
face
that's
yet?
right.
Like, I'm so, what is
You can't be so
happening?
nonchalant about it.
And then when she tell me what happens, I go, so did nobody hit you when you said that shit? Nobody hit you.
Jay,
Cause that one boy.
what one? Which one?
Hey, look.
Yeah, that-
Look.
that one.
That pissed me off too. Like,
I
I
was
so
mad for her. I said she didn't windmill your ass. She didn't do nothing.
Not with me.
Not windmill.
Can't fight. You
First-
better windmill that ass.
First of all, somebody tried to windmill, you just automatically lost the fight.
Just move.
Right.
Just get
All
out
you
the
doing
way.
is blowing air, and I hope you ain't musty.
I didn't even think about that.
Smelling like
I think about stuff like that. I won't get close enough to people because I'm always afraid they stink.
smelling like hot tuna.
That's all like
Especially, no,
just
I ain't
play
gonna say that.
dirty. Don't even bother.
Jay,
Yeah, because I ain't gonna fight you if you super dirty.
I don't want you touching
no,
me.
she said just fight dirty.
Yeah, you come off fighting dirty.
I don't even give you a chance. You on the ground bleeding.
What's a fair fight?
I don't what's a fair fight. I ain't got one in me.
I think
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I think at least the first fight should
Nope,
be
you
fair.
ain't
That's
get
what I'm
that
saying. The
fair.
first one can't.
Nope.
Now if you get your ass, now if you
Nope.
fold your laundry, then yeah, fight dirty. But like,
Yeah, now
If
if
it's
me
a
fold
chair
my
near
laundry with
me-
me in it, I'm just gonna change my clothes and come back.
I'm gonna
Like,
come back. I still
fold
got
this
socks.
Fold this set.
And they will.
Fold this shirt.
And they gonna
Jocelyn.
fold it all.
Fold these
Dust
laundry.
myself off.
Might as well
Come on
call
now.
them the dry cleaner. Cause why you keep coming back?
Put me
Why?
on the hanger.
Put me on the spin
hanger.
cycle again. Do it again.
Like, nah, you ain't about to fold me up. You ain't about, like you said, put me on the spin cycle and then hang me up in the closet. No.
But it's the same logic. You can't do that to me because you on the ground.
Can't just tumble dry me and think once you put the clothes out the dryer, don't you gotta fold them? I ain't hear no bell.
Nah, we
Don't let it be a knife or a chair near me. Stabby,
Okay.
stab, hit. I'm not in the mood. I'm not.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Me personally,
I'm not. Leave me alone.
if I'm gonna fight, first of all, I'm too old to be fucking fighting now. Shit, and my knees be hurting and shit.
Too old to be on the
The way I was fucked up when I fell, I can't fight.
Can't fight no
The
fucking
way
fight.
I was fucked up when
I'm sorry if y'all got beef with me. Please let's talk it out because I ain't
Please.
trying to fight y'all.
The way
Like,
I was fucked up when I
them years is
fell.
over for me. Look, call me scary if you want to. I ain't fighting nobody. I'm at the age where we just call the police and be done with it.
It was him, Officer
Girl,
Bradley.
Throw a drink. I'm tired.
Girl, like, here go. I gave you
cracked
your
me up.
attention. Now, police, please come take this person out of my vicinity.
Shank. Less energy.
Hey, I did almost
That's some
pow
jail shit.
somebody
Shank,
before.
Shank, that's crazy.
Huh?
Shake some jail shit. That's crazy.
Hey, sometimes it be that way.
It's true. Don't bother with me.
Jay don't fight the fight. She fight for survival. She still gonna pull
And the
it
whole
back.
thing is she ain't fighting for survival. Like, you don't, in an actual fight, you don't need to fight for survival.
You know, you
No.
ain't finna die. You ain't about
This
to
girl
die.
just going for the jugular for no reason.
She said, "Now why start at 10? We can go to 20. Why we need to start
That
there?"
person, all they need is a 1-2 combo, and her ass coming with, now you about to go meet Jesus.
Didn't I tell you about my uncle got them 6 vicious punches? Stop this whole
Don't
night.
Just-
You gotta stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. I don't
First
got
of
time
all-
to get ready. I'm already ready. I
Okay,
ain't got time.
let's talk about that. If you could choose
Mm-mm.
2 things
Okay.
when it comes to fighting that
Mhm.
you don't do, what would it be?
I ain't
I
gonna
got
do,
2.
I ain't gonna do all that grabbing, and we ain't finna do all that tussling. I'm finna just if I can't sleep you and keep you, we
No, I mean, like,
uh,
I'll just
have
give
no
you
rules.
mine.
I do what the hell I
I
wanna
just got.
do.
I'll just give you mine.
I need an
2
example.
things you don't do when it comes to fighting. You don't go to their house looking for a fight.
That's stupid.
Right?
That is stupid. I ain't coming to your
So
house.
let me tell you. I know somebody that because of a boy, they went to this chick's house
Got toe up.
looking for her and her friend.
Got toe
Hold
up.
on.
Her
that
and
laundry
her
folded?
friend.
Because when you come
She
to my
got
house,
her shit rocked.
Because when you come to somebody's house, now they got a point to prove. Like, you ain't finna beat me up
Laundry
in my
folded.
house.
They
Like,
even matched and folded her socks.
Oh,
just
they
embarrassed.
remixed. They mixed
They
her.
remixed that. Remixed it.
They mixed her.
And I'm like, but then here's the kicker. They come to my house afterwards.
the fuck you got to do with it?
See, they
Talking
needed backup. 2 wasn't enough. They said we gonna come back with 3. You ain't
First of all, wait, I ain't even got to that. They come to my house, tell me the story about how this girl got her ass rocked. Rock'em sock'em'd her ass.
Bottom
And the
sock.
friend. and the friend.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So she's talking to me about this fight. And I say, well, that's your first mistake. Why would you go to somebody's house looking for a fight? You don't know what they got in that house. Like, let's just be for real.
They could have shot you easy.
Then-
Anything.
Then she tell me how how her and the girl was fighting. She got her ass whooped. So then I look at the friend and I said, what
What'd you
was you doing while she was getting her ass
Watching.
whooped?
Watching.
She was watching.
That ain't your friend.
I said,
Y'all should have both got your ass beat. She
I said-
shouldn't have been alone.
and then I looked at the girl that got her ass whooped, and I said, as soon as they got done whooping my ass, I would have got up and whooped her ass. I'm like, first of all, you can't be my friend and watch me get my
First of
ass
all,
whooped.
if you ain't gonna do no, why'd you come? You should have stayed your ass
Not
at
only
home.
that, but like, why didn't you, when she's getting the best of your friend, you could have reset. Hey, you ain't
Yeah.
finna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to
Look,
jump her,
I said, you.
Sometimes it's
Help-
survival.
I said,
Your friend
help
get beat
your
up that bad. Somebody gotta help.
but help your
Okay.
mans.
I said, as the friend, you have one of two things that you were supposed to do. You were either supposed to jump in and help,
Get some help. You supposed to do
or
something.
break them up.
Get some help. Do
Right.
something.
But you don't sit there and watch. I said, I would have beat the fuck out of you after I got done getting my ass whooped.
After my
That I
laundry
would
got
have
folded,
transferred that ass whooping to you so quickly.
I'd have felt better about getting my ass
I
beat.
say, so you just enjoyed the show. All you was missing was some damn popcorn.
First of all, if she knew she wasn't about to let, why she come?
Question,
Why
though.
she even come?
Did she get beat up like bad? Like, I'm talking like she like mixed him. Like, I'm talking
Yeah,
like
beat her ass.
Yeah, that ain't your friend. Whoever,
ain't
if you
your
watching
friend.
that,
If
ain't your
I
friend.
get my eggs scrambled and you just watching me, like no,
my eggs scrambled my stomach.
and you just watching me,
I'm telling you, Rock'em socked her ass.
Nah,
you letting that bitch whisk me up. You ain't saying nothing.
Whisked.
knocking
You ain't
the-
trying to trip the bitch or anything. You just,
Man.
knocking the Mario coins out of me, and you ain't
You
helping
just-
me.
Man.
you the banana in the street. You ain't here to do shit.
I was like, that ain't
Oh.
your friend. That ain't your friend.
First of all, why is she going around immediately telling somebody she got her ass beat? Go
She wanted
home.
me to go with them to go fight these
Oh,
So
you
people
trying to
again.
get
It was
reinforcement
round
now.
2 Mortal Kombat. You was gonna be the assist
I was
button.
like,
I
and
ain't doing that shit.
I've
Especially
always
if the one didn't help you. Now you want me come up? Now
I've
what's the buck
always
watch?
had this stance when it comes to fighting, whether
Mm-mm.
it's family, friends, whatever. If you go looking for that fight and get your ass whooped, I'm
Take your
not
ass
That's
home.
helping
on you. I ain't helping you.
asked for that.
Take your ass home.
Now, if you the one who just get attacked, that's
Do
different.
like I said, go learn some more skills and go back for round 2.
Quit
That's all
being
I
bitter
got for
losers.
you.
I done told y'all.
Look, I'm
Stop
sorry.
being bitter losers.
Like Antonio said, if you fold my clothes with me still in it, you can't whip my ass like that and think I ain't gonna come back.
you was gonna
I
get your
got-
ass beat again.
I got pride.
Okay, and pride's a motherfucker. I'm gonna psych myself to get it
and I
folded
got
twice.
sense. I go, okay, I am the same motherfucker that got folded. This is the same motherfucker who folded me. Why would I come back?
You can't
Look.
whip my ass all the time.
When I tell this one
I'm
girl,
gonna catch you on an
no.
off day.
Okay.
No,
Catch you on
no.
an
It was this
off
one
day.
girl my sister got in a fight when she beat her up. That girl kept coming back. I said, why this bitch keep coming back? She keep getting beat up and she won't go away. Like, it was starting to
Because
irritate
she ain't
me.
do the smart thing. You gotta go elevate your
She
skill
didn't
set.
elevate shit. She just kept me
That's
like,
what I'm
bitch, quit
saying.
coming back.
Clearly,
coming
this bitch
back.
no Muay Thai. I'm gonna go learn jujitsu,
Okay.
and then I'm coming back.
Why be
It might take me 6 years. I'm coming back.
I ain't gonna lie.
the fuck
We
on
beefing
after
for 6 years. You done mix my shit for 6 years, brother man. You
Because
got
I
it.
can guarantee people still talk about how you remixed my ass. Like, no, especially in my neighborhood.
Mountain Dew remix.
Could you imagine? This the remix to Ignition. Like, no.
Coming straight out the kitchen.
People ain't about to be
Fold that bitch.
Don't it be sad though when you see somebody get their shit mixed and then the
especially if
person
it's in the neighborhood that they live in now. Everybody said every time you walk past, you do something to upset somebody. They gonna be like,
I'm a
about to
cold
go tell
person
that
on
bitch.
you.
She about to come fold your
now
ass
you the butt of the
again.
jokes. Yeah, you better shut the
Yeah.
fuck up for I had such
And
such
that's
mix
why
your
And
ass.
the joke's only worse when you get folded again.
That's why 6 years later, after I done learned Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I came back, now I'm
So
about
in
to
the
wrap your
whole
ass.
time frame that you acquired a master's degree, you here to come back.
Get your shit folded.
Foolish. Y'all crack me up.
I don't care. You ain't about to fold me. I'm sorry. You ain't about to have me getting up, shoe all across the town, and my hair all kinds of fucked up, black eyes, skin scratches
We on the
everywhere.
ground rolling and shit.
Sitting here hopping because I only got one shoe on, shirt ripped. You already done walked out your house before, and somebody bra was sitting outside.
Yeah,
Could you
what the
imagine
fuck they
somebody
doing
beat
here?
your ass out your bra?
I think that dummy took
Now
it
just
off.
beating you naked is
Still.
crazy though.
Hey, there are some fights where people have beat somebody
But
out their shirt.
I've seen it. They got beat naked. I'm like, how the fuck?
And those the fights I'm talking about. If somebody beat me to the point where I ain't got clothes on, no
and I had clothes on.
I'm butt ass naked and you done mixed my shit.
I'm in a bra.
there's no way anybody has any kind of respect for me anymore. I'm gonna have to come back.
Just move.
You imagine
Just
they mixing your
move.
shit and they ripping your clothes as they beating the shit out of you.
Bitch.
Yeah. No, I gotta
Girl
get my
waving
dick
your
back.
shirt.
Yeah, like
Pick
it's
it up.
a victory flag. Come on now. No.
Y'all funny.
You done got a
You ain't
souvenir.
never
You done
about to
got a
just-
souvenir from me.
Cause here's the thing, you ain't even have to beat my ass like that.
Yes, they did.
No, you didn't. You ain't have to take it that far. You could have just gave me the 1-2 combo and left it at that. I would have got the point.
You could have sat me on my pockets. We ain't even have to go that far.
You ain't have to beat my ass out my clothes.
Y'all. The
There-
point
there-
of a
there's-
fight is to be a victor. And if that means you gotta go down, that
Say
means
all that
you gotta go
bullshit.
down.
Just like people can get stronger sentences if it's overkill. That is fucking overkill. You don't have to beat somebody ass like that. You don't have to beat the brakes off somebody.
Maybe I mean, because I'll stump your face in. I don't give
I
a
ain't gonna
fuck.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
don't
I'll kick the shit out
care.
you. I'll kick your damn teeth
I ain't
out.
saying I wouldn't either. I'm saying I would understand why they came back for round 2.
I wouldn't. I'm like, why are you wasting my time? I already beat your ass. I'm
Look,
mad.
if somebody want to keep coming back and keep getting their ass whooped, then that's on you. You ain't got no respect left to lose, I guess.
They rock too many Rocky movies.
Even
at that
if they
point.
win that second round, I still got the upper hand because I took all your respect.
Again, and if that's your logic as the
What
victor,
type of
what?
penitentiary thinking is that? I took all your respect.
But I'm saying, like, if
Damn.
that's your logic as the winner, why,
Damn.
as the loser, do you feel it's acceptable? If that's already your logic,
Because, hey, I didn't
It
say
can't-
I
it-
wouldn't
it-
gain
it's
some
cool
back.
when-
both
it's
can't
cool
be
when
true.
I do it.
Both
I
cannot
would
be
gain
true.
some. I would never get back to 100%. I would never get back to 100%. But I at least get 10% of that back.
No, you don't.
Yes, I would.
I get my lick back.
The
I believe
only
in
way
that.
I wouldn't is if I came back for round 2 and still
It
lost
would
it like I lost
actually
first.
Come
make
back for
more
seconds and
sense.
get your shit.
No, it would make more sense to fight and beat up
No,
somebody else than to keep coming back to the same motherfucker to fold
Because
your
it
ass.
ain't the same feeling.
I don't have vendetta fights.
No,
I don't do that
if you
shit.
go for
Like,
somebody
I don't.
else, if you go for somebody else, then people gonna be like, she only went and fought her because she knew she could beat her because she can't beat this one.
Bet you won't go back there and
I
fight.
bet you won't go
such and
fight her
such.
ass.
See, the point is, after I got rocked them and stocked them, first of all, I done moved. I don't live over there no more.
Beat me out my clothes is diabolical.
I have moved and moved on. I don't
Especially
go to
if it
that
was a
school
day
no
where you
more.
thought you was looking cute
You know what I'm
too.
saying? You looking fly. You done beat me out my
Man,
shit.
now I got
Well, I mean,
mud stains all over me because you done drugged me up and down the street. Drugged me every
the-
which way but right.
They ain't gonna forget that. The walk of shame afterwards. You done gotta walk your ass back to home.
Yeah, and you always know the people because they got their ass handed to them, and as they leave, and I'll be back. You ain't this, you ain't that. Still talking shit.
And that will be your ass, and that's the
Nah.
problem. You'll
See,
get
Nah,
your
see,
ass
once you
up.
fold my laundry, we gonna fight 2 more times. If you fold my laundry,
Y'all are
2 more.
such sore
I'ma
losers.
leave you
I
alone.
cannot with y'all.
I'm gonna let my wounds heal, and then we gonna run it back.
Shit,
Like-
after that
Liar.
time, I want to be your friend because you gonna protect me.
Did you see that dude that said his baby mama? He said his baby mama was cheating, and the side dude was knocking dudes out in the club, and he said he see why she cheated on him.
Nah, I ain't seen that shit.
That's wild.
I'm telling
That's
you, look,
emasculating. That was crazy.
and I
Y'all
couldn't
are
imagine
nuts.
being.
I don't understand. Like, my brain
You not
cannot
finna just
crack-
mix my
No,
shit.
you're not gonna beat my ass. Look,
No.
there's levels to this. Like I said, if you give me the 1-2 combo and then I'm just like, yeah, you got it. Cool. But if you take it to the point where it's just like, okay, you ain't even have to go that far. Like,
Nah,
come on now.
I feel minuscule because you done beat
Yeah.
the shit out of me.
Like, you don't
Nah.
have to take every bit of my self-respect. Now I can't show my face nowhere.
They
Now-
didn't take it.
Now
You
I'm
gave it to
depressed,
them.
sliding down the wall.
Like, especially like let's just say you fucking somebody up so bad that even the bystanders is like, hey, stop it.
That's enough.
Just let it go. You gonna kill the girl in a minute. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you ain't have to do that to me. Especially if we was friends. I'd be like, Jay, we were cool. Like,
I
how
hate
long
you now, bitch. Stop.
like, how long you been holding? Because it can't be just this one issue.
I don't know. I don't.
You've been practicing if you just whooping my
Man,
ass.
like, you
like-
literally
don't
been
get that
in the
mad
mirror
at
like, man,
people.
this bitch gonna do this one day, and I'm just gonna boom, 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 boom.
I don't get that mad at people.
I mean, I don't either.
I don't.
And usually if I do, they don't know it.
If I'm to the point I want to fight you, I just don't talk to you no more.
Exactly.
I gotta
I
separate.
don't even bother doing all that.
I don't really talk much when I'm ready to fight. I don't understand why people do.
It's
then you
annoying.
win
Just
it.
hit them or don't.
Yeah, it feels like it's wasted
Hit them
energy.
or don't. Just hit them or don't.
Exactly. But yeah, nah, you ain't about to. You
I'm
ain't
about to-
never.
About to throw my
Y'all are
You
sore
ain't never about to
losers.
mix my
Y'all are
Kool-Aid and
sore
then
losers.
drink it.
I'm saying you ain't finna mix my country time lemonade. Think I'm about to not get my lick back. You tripping?
Nah,
About to spike my
For
my
real.
tea. Nah, bro.
nah, we gonna have to
Y'all
talk.
sore losers is what y'all
Hey,
are.
call me a sore loser.
Okay, pick up
I-
a brick and hit him if you can't win.
Man,
That's what
see,
I
now
start with.
that's-
See, that's what I start
that's-
with. Y'all just be wasting time.
That's when it gets unfair.
You
If
Navy
I know I
SEAL?
can't fight you fair,
I'm gonna pick a brick up.
I don't fight nobody fair. That's why I don't like fighting. Cause I do not play fair. I never play fair. Don't even do it. I'm not doing it.
I'll
There's
let the first fight be fair.
ain't nothing
But
finna
that
be
second
fair.
one, that's your
That
ass.
Ain't
second
nothing
one,
fair.
Everything's off the table. I will bite your ass.
Me too. I'll
Ooh,
bite
Tyson?
your ear off. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
I don't
I
care.
will bite the fuck out somebody.
Tyson?
If
I'll
that's the
bite your
only-
titty, bitch. I don't care. I don't care.
I will bite your titty.
Hey,
I
Which
don't
one
care.
did I said if y'all find a girl, it's
I will pinch somebody nipples so
I
hard,
don't care.
pinch and twist. They going down like a ton of bricks.
Mm.
Man, I'm
I
telling
kick
you.
you in your shit. I don't care.
Oh hell yeah.
I
will-
don't
even
care.
man, woman, I will kick you in your
Mm.
shit. That second fight,
That's-
everything's off the
That's a
table.
dog fight at that point.
That's the dog
That's
fight
my
because
first
I
one.
gotta
I don't
win.
care. That's my first one. I don't care.
I ain't got nothing to lose. Everything's off the table for that second one.
Don't let it be a
Bitch
chair
biting.
mirror.
Bitch biting.
It's the WWE in this bitch. I don't play fair. I
I'm
don't
coming
care.
out with the folding table. Call me Montgomery, Alabama, because I am coming with the folding chair, and I'm gonna rock your ass with that shit.
And that's what I did the first time.
Oh, y'all
Y'all be
funny,
wasting
man.
time.
Y'all are funny. Jay said, I don't care, bitch. I'll bite your titty.
I don't care.
Man, I'm telling you, look, if that's the
Oh,
only way I
who
think I
hurt
can
you?
win, I will bite the
Nobody.
fuck out of you.
Y'all just wasting time. I don't got time. I'm busy. I don't have
Jay, I
time.
know how to get your. I'll just take your glasses off. You can't see
I
shit.
ain't that blind. I just can't read, but I can still see. so
I'm 25.
hi, jokes
I'm too
on
old.
you.
I'm too old to be on
Taking
the
my
ground
glasses
rolling
ain't gonna
and
do
shit.
Nah, I'm
shit.
telling you. Look,
And I got them for $30 on Furmo. I don't give a fuck. I buy some new ones.
the
I
way
don't care.
the way these knees are set up now, I can't be fighting nobody no more. Shoot,
I'm
they kicked me
saying.
in the back of my kneecap. I was going down.
Be like, hold up, brother. Wait.
Wait, now, I wasn't ready.
Ain't no time
I
out.
wasn't ready. Hold on.
Hold on. Let's
Don't-
take it like
Hold
6
on,
minutes to get
youngster.
back up. Hold on.
Antonio, you ain't fail. I'm trying to tell you. I was fucked up for 2 weeks after I failed. It was so
Telling
bad.
you, wait till look, we too old to be fighting now. Look,
You
if
ain't finna just slam the shit out of me. Think I'm just nah. I'm gonna have to lay here
First
for
of
a
all, if
minute.
your ass can slam my big ass,
It's
look, you
over.
got it. You got it. Because I ain't
You
about to fight
got
your
it, girl.
ass.
You got it.
Like, nah.
You ain't
First
finna
of
be
all,
doing me like that.
nah.
Too damn heavy.
If you pick my ass up and throw my ass, it's over.
It's done.
But again, I'll
Take
probably
it.
stab you while you picking me up, but it's fine.
I can
So-
see you doing that.
My question is, and back to that Reddit question, in what instance would y'all avoid y'all family, like she did, like to what
I
degree?
wouldn't because I'm selfish
I wouldn't do
enough
that. No.
to care about myself to say something. Because everybody know when I go in the room and close the door, that means leave me the hell alone. The whole
Mhm.
family understands. And they leave me the hell. Well, not the little one. The rest of them understand and leave me alone.
My thing is this. If it gets to the point where, okay, I can see you, just stopping down the street because, if they see the headlights coming in the driveway, they're going to be at the door looking out. If you down the street, whatever, 15 minutes, who cares? But it's starting, at least from
Missing
the story,
dinner and crazy.
she's
shit.
taking longer and longer and longer, which then at some point it does come across like, do you guys not want to be around us?
Seems like she depressed with her life.
But it
if you
seems
need to
like
have
the
honest
partner too, though.
conversations. Yeah.
Or if
Oh,
there is
yeah.
a partner, you're not questioning that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
for
she
me,
says they are questioning.
yeah,
they
she
don't
said
want to
that
call
there's
her
like
out.
a pause before they say okay that she knows is them being suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
well, it just sounds like everybody's scared to have that conversation.
Yeah, everybody. Don't nobody
But-
want to say nothing.
But that's what we run into with most of these Reddits is that people are just scared to have the conversation with people and get what they want. I truly believe if you do not speak up and ask for what you
Mhm.
really want, you're never going to get it.
That's
So
fair.
speak up.
People
If
just
you
scared of
want a long time, I
confrontation.
don't think it's too much to ask for, whether it's the man or the woman, or man and man, woman and woman,
Partner and partner, whoever.
partner and partner. I don't think it's too much to ask for to have some time to yourself.
My thing is, I don't get the fear of confrontation. Like, a conversation does not have to end
In
in a
confrontation.
divorce. Like, you can just talk to somebody like, hey.
Or an argument, you know?
And if it's to the point where you are scared to talk to them about that because you scared it's gonna end up in divorce, you probably should anyway.
Leave them alone. Leave well enough
I mean,
alone.
you should never. I mean, my take is your partner in marriage should never be someone that you're scared to go and have a
It's
conversation
supposed to be your partner
with.
in life, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. So I'm
Mhm.
like, that should never be somebody that you're scared to go and actually talk to about how you're feeling about something, whether it pisses them off or not. You should still feel comfortable enough with them to have that difficult conversation, and then y'all can talk it out.
I think she's depressed, though. Sounds like she's just depressed. And I don't
Or
think...
exhausted.
Yeah, because that's part of her being
Both?
depressed. She's depressed. She needs therapy.
I
But
mean, don't we all?
she need it bad. If she avoiding her family, if it's only getting
don't,
longer and longer, she in that car for 2 hours. They ain't no traffic every single day. That
I
make
mean,
you...
unless you in Indianapolis where they working on 465.
It
Turn
ain't
into
you
one
found a
lane.
different route. Find a different route, ma'am.
Shit. Every route was at least 45-minute drive
That-
for me.
that
I'm so
is
happy I
true.
don't have to do that. Anyway, but yeah, I think she's wrong because she's been extending that time.
But the family's also wrong for just letting it carry on for so long.
I mean, they also
'Cause-
don't
'cause
have a
you
way to
enabling-
prove it.
Because you enabling it at that point. Like, you ain't
I
going to
mean,
be a
at
little
some point,
suspicious.
I would ask her like, "Dang, are you sure you don't need to find the route home since it's always
not
you
only
need a
that-
different job or
But not
something.
only
Yeah,
that,
like
but
what's
it'd be
going
like,
on?"
is everything cool? You need me come get you from work?
I mean,
or
I would
something?
ask about finding another route before I got to that point.
Yeah.
Because that's what she's telling me. So I don't want to just automatically, because what if she actually is telling the truth about there being traffic?
I'm so damn petty. I would drive the route. I would, you know what? I would, because
See?
I'm petty. I would be like, you
Hell
know
hath
what?
no fury. That's crazy. You would drive
It's not
the
even about
route.
fear. I would just want to see. I'm like, she claiming she this late every single
Every day?
Investigation had its own. Because I would want to see, I was like, before I confront her, let me make sure it really ain't traffic. Because I want to make sure my facts are straight before I confront people.
No, see, because then where does it stop? Because my ass would do it that one time and run into traffic. And I'm like, but will there be traffic tomorrow?
See, I'm not
And
petty
now
like
we down
that.
a rabbit hole. 'Cause
I
now I'm
wouldn't
doing it
do
every
that.
day.
I'm like,
And I would admit to them that I did it, though. It wouldn't be
I
a
would do
secret.
it. If I'm
I would
gonna
tell
do
them
this,
I did it.
If I'm gonna do this study, I would make it a real study, and I would say, okay, for 5 days, I'm gonna just test this out and see. Now, if she starts saying she working on the weekends now, and it's taking her this long to get, I'm like, hold on now. When you start working on the weekends, and why is it taking you so long to get home? It's the weekend.
And why you working the same hours on the weekend?
So
She ain't took it that far yet.
now,
It'll get to that point probably.
yeah, but the thing is, I feel like it'll get to that point and she ain't even cheating on the man.
That's what
But
But
said
you would
she-
feel like it's cheating.
She
though.
literally just hiding in her car.
Literally just hiding. She even called what she called it a metal box.
Mm-hmm.
Call your car a metal box.
She going
I
through something.
mean,
Like I said, she is going through something. She needs help.
It's probably exhausting. You working and all, like you said.
Yeah, 'cause I was
you-
like they're not carrying the same workload. Because why is everything stopped until she come on?
Oh, I forgot to mention too. Sorry, you said need help, and it made me think of this. Unknown Number.
Mm-hmm.
That documentary. Have you seen it?
with the mom,
Yeah, the mom that was sending the text to the daughter.
man.
So there's a podcast episode that just came out yesterday, I think it is, called Rotten Mango.
Can you send that to me?
I want y'all to watch it because she said that there's information in it that the police department gave her that wasn't in the documentary.
Interesting.
So I want us to listen or watch because it's both video and audio.
Interesting.
I want us to listen to it and talk about it.
Now on that documentary, do y'all think the daughter to some degree was in on it? Because the way
No,
that
I
she's
don't think she was
interacting
in
I
with her,
think
on it.
she's probably suspected but didn't want to believe it.
I think that it was I think she was so calm about it when she found out it was her mother. I think that had more to do with like a hindsight is 20/20 type of deal.
I feel like she suspected her mother.
Where when
I
she
do.
found out, it was like, you know what? That actually makes sense.
Like that tracks. Okay.
But to me that
But I
also
don't think she
showed
knew.
she knew her mother had mental issues. She was not
Her
surprised
mama looked like she had
at
mental
all
issues.
by her mother's
But-
actions at all.
Another part of me feel like the mama wanted that little boy.
The mama definitely wanted him.
Because the stuff she was saying, I was like, for you to claim you didn't want him, like what?
It was borderline being a pedophile. Whether she wants to
Man,
view
I
it that
don't
way
even
or
Could you
not.
consider it
imagine your mama
borderline.
doing you
Yeah.
like that? You come home crying
Here's
about
my
what's going
thing.
on. Then she patting you on the back. Everything could be okay. Then
And
later
I-
that night, stupid bitch, kill yourself. Like,
Yeah. And I saw a couple comments on this whole thing, and people were saying like, if that had been a man sending text like
Mhm.
that to a girl, or even talking about
It
a
would've
girl
been
like that,
multiple
he'd still be in
charges.
jail right
Yeah.
now. And I was like, that's true.
right.
I mean,
Because those are still children she's harassing.
they
These
were
are not
14
grown
years
adults.
old.
But I just think she was jealous of her daughter, wanted
Oh,
to be
talking
her
about having
daughter.
sex with him, and you
It was
did
weird.
this with him. Like,
It was weird.
There's no, if that boy would have been like, all right, let's meet up. You talking all this shit, back it up.
But she did it because she knew
She
his
would-
character and he wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
That's why she did.
But I think if he would have gave in, she would have been all for it. She would have been in that
Oh.
hotel leg spread.
oh, front and center.
Oh, Notre Dame looking at.
Man,
Then
she
the
was
dad's
ugly.
so damn gullible. I'm like, so you just thought she was going to work, the bills,
But
and
you know
shit?
what?
But I
There's
can
a
see how
lot
she
of-
did it. I
Yeah,
can see how
there's a
she
lot of
did it.
families that's like that, where the wife takes like the household and pays all the bills. They
Mhm.
just make the money and stuff. And then when shit happens, the dad is sitting there like, I had no idea she
And
wasn't
he
paying the
didn't because
bills.
he trusted her.
And that's that blind trust you gotta have.
I would see, maybe
you
that's why.
don't
That's why.
have
I ain't, that's
to
why
I
I'm
ain't, I ain't
not.
at that point yet.
That's why I say I'm not marriage material, because I ain't gonna have that blind trust. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not even trusting. It's also one part laziness, which is a whole other conversation people don't want to have. He don't want to be responsible for it. He'd rather have her do it.
I mean,
But
if I
which
could
is
go back and let somebody
because
make
when
all
we
my
reached the
decisions
point where
too.
we kept getting evicted and stuff, I would have been like, if you handling the finances, why ain't you paying bills? I'll start looking into it then. The first eviction, when I know I'm bringing enough money to pay this mortgage, yet the mortgage ain't being paid.
It was
Look.
her saying she was going to work.
And not only that, he thought she had 2 jobs. Imagine, he
Yeah,
thought
she
she
thought
had
she had
2
2
jobs.
jobs.
She had 0. He thought she had 2.
Nah, the thing that got me was when she went hugging that girl, literally right after the police told them that, hey, your mama is the one that been doing this to you. She goes, I need to stay with her. Man,
That's what made me think, like, hey.
lost it.
She's
I'd've been
nuts.
like, hey, you in on this?
I
What
don't think
cut
the
to?
girl was in.
I
No,
don't
she
think she
just.
was
I
in. I don't
think she
think she
suspected
knew.
her mother the whole time but couldn't prove it.
I don't think she knew that it was her mama.
I think
And
she
then at
suspected
the end,
it.
still wanting a relationship with her. I was like, you
Because that's her
stronger than
mama,
me.
though.
You
That's
stronger
the
than me.
thing.
For you to do that to me for how long was it again?
And she's so young, though.
Nah.
And we don't know what her mother was saying to her the whole time. Like, we weren't there. We don't know.
To her face, she was telling how beautiful
Yeah.
she was, but behind them text
But
messages,
some of that, she meant that.
she
Oh,
meant,
she meant that with
every
her
bit
chest.
of that.
Oh, she meant.
I think
said
she
that with her
meant every
chest.
text message she sent.
But my thing was like, what if she did like kill herself? Now you.
I think the mama was gonna do it.
She just used it as a ploy to get attention for herself. Is what I think she would have did.
I think that at
was
some point
crazy.
it was gonna get, because those text messages was getting progressively worse and
Crazier and
worse and
crazier.
worse.
With your flat
There's
ass. I said,
no way in my head that I am believing that she wasn't on her way to unaliving that
Because
girl.
she was harassing his new girlfriends. He get a new
Yeah.
girlfriend. She harassing her.
And not just the new girlfriend. She harassed the new girlfriend mama too.
Everybody.
I was like, how are you getting these people's phone
The
numbers?
town cannot be this small. It can't be. But then
that-
she was on the PTA. That's how she got everybody's numbers, because she was on the PTA and
But that,
everything.
the new girlfriend didn't even live in the town that they lived in.
She found a way. I
I
don't
was
know
like,
what she
girl,
was doing.
Then
it's
I
that
felt
tech
bad.
background.
I felt bad for the daughter because the boy didn't mess with her after that.
Well, wouldn't you leave that girl out? But look, I'm
I
getting
would have
harassed
left
because
that
of
ass
you.
alone too. But then after, I mean, when she started messing with the new girlfriend, I'm like, well, we might as well get back together.
'cause
Shit.
We getting harassed either
Don't
way.
look. Turns out I'm the one that she really
Want.
after.
It was weird.
Cause remember when she got the new girlfriend, the girl said she stopped getting messages for a minute, and I'm like, yeah, that's because she started getting a new girlfriend and her
I'd-
mama.
I'd have been upset.
Which is crazy.
She even sent the cousin text messages.
Got this poor young. I mean, I do think the girl was a bully, but she still didn't do the
Oh
shit.
yeah, I do think that girl was a bully, but you know,
Her
whatever.
parents seem like bullies, honestly.
Ooh, that reminds me.
What's up?
That might have been loud in the mic, but I'm sorry. I have hold on, how we looking on time? Okay.
Okay, we a couple more minutes.
I've been watching like a lot of podcasts lately and stuff. And I came up with a list of things that they said that I kind of wanted y'all thoughts on. So
Okay.
these are just random things that I crossed that people said, and I was just like, interesting. So, and you said something about bully, and I crossed a short or a reel on Instagram, and they said bullying is what gets you through. If you were bullied and got through it, you're tough.
Yeah, you could be tough without being bullied, though.
Yeah. It's all about perspective.
No one has to
that.
tell you kill yourself for you to be strong. That's
No.
And that's where it comes in. I was like, I understand what she's trying.
what they're trying to say is
say.
adversity makes you stronger. Bullying, adversity does not have to be bullying.
My thought was the bullying that's happening today. No.
Yeah, we didn't go through all that.
When we were younger, bullying was just, okay, we tripped you in front of the class. Okay.
Or a little bit of hating.
That's it. But they weren't really telling you to go
kill
unalive yourself and they weren't really doing it themselves.
We hate you.
Or like
they weren't really doing that stuff.
Yeah,
cyberbullying wasn't a thing at all.
Like when I was growing up, it was a thing. It was a thing. Like when I was growing up, it was a new thing. But like, I don't know, maybe just my way I see it is that like if you talking shit through a computer, I'm just gonna turn the computer up or block you.
That's how I feel.
Like, why would I ascertain putting that energy into that?
Because my brain will go, you ain't even brave enough to say this to my face. Why should I care?
My brain does say that.
Me,
if you can't say this to my face, then you're
irrelevant.
Not be speaking at all.
It wouldn't bother me.
But
and
like,
honestly, even if you say it to my face, you might as well not speak because I just don't care enough.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think some people just don't have that way of thinking. Like.
I just think that bullying nowadays is
psychological warfare.
It takes it way too far for me to be like, yes, now bullying, blah, blah, blah. But when I was growing up, I was like, honestly, bullying, didn't even really notice it.
I didn't get bullied.
And for me, like growing
Somebody
up,
tried it with me, but I was
normal.
too big to be bullied.
You said it was normal.
Like, and when I was growing up, it was normal for people to like be hating, talking crazy. It wasn't considered bullying. It was just, you
talking crazy.
You just hating. That's just how I looked at it. Like, oh, you just hating. You either like me or you want to be my friend or you want to be me. That's just the way I would look at it. I don't know. And like Jocelyn said, I was a big kid, so like you could try that shit, but it was like 4 of us. So you fuck with one, we gonna jump your ass.
It wasn't 4 of us in my school because my brother is 5 years older than me, so he was in high school when I was still in elementary school. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to get me. I was by myself. It's just I was always the biggest and the tallest girl in my class. Okay, you want to try to knock down this giant? Try it.
Nobody tried me.
Nobody tried me either, but didn't mean they didn't think about it.
I mean, you got hating, but like it wasn't like bullying though.
Yeah, the most I got really was people would talk about my forehead.
Girl, me too.
People say I had a big forehead, 5 head, whatever.
Somebody called my shit a hardwood flow.
Because my head was, ooh, shit.
Called my shit
diabolical.
Well, this was before I became an adult, was able to buy my own skincare because my skin is oily.
Ain't nobody ever told me my forehead was like a hardwood floor.
Yep, they said that bitch was just like a hardwood floor, and I called them a bamboo. Because you know them little monkeys that had, because he was dark, but his lips were really pink, so I called him a bamboo.
Like a Lion King.
A mandrill.
I called him a monkey's ass.
The mandrill.
Was it Zazu?
I think that was his name.
The different color one? Sorry, I was sneezing. Rafiki.
Yes. No, I
always got to come back.
Mine was just because my head was big, but I ain't really care about that.
Ain't nobody ever told me that my forehead was like a hardwood floor. That would have had to warrant a hit.
No, because it's like, when it's true, how mad can you get? God damn it.
First of all, your forehead ain't that damn big. It's really actually quite small.
No, when I had hair, it looked bigger. I think the curls and the hair helped deflect. But when that thing was straightened down, that forehead looked big as shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Look, this might be a hot take. I cannot stand a middle part.
Girl, I love
even
the
on
middle
like
part.
retwist, on your retwist?
She don't do a middle part on me.
So is that why you always do the side?
Girl, I
Yeah.
love the middle part. Girl, please.
And I know they say that, you know, millennials and stuff shouldn't be doing side parts no more.
Why
Side
not?
part to the day I die.
What's wrong with the side
Now
part?
what's wrong
I
with a
don't know.
middle part per se?
A middle part. Now y'all gonna pay attention to this too. A middle part makes people's forehead look so much bigger than it actually is.
I ain't give a fuck. I still love middle part.
Next time I get a retwist, I'm gonna pay attention to that.
No,
It
and I'm
does.
you know, and if I
Every
had hair, I
time
still
I
had that
see,
damn middle
every
part.
time I see somebody like on a picture or something with a middle part, first thing I notice, I'm like, dang, they forehead look big.
It
Sorry.
didn't bother me.
And most people don't care.
Even on dudes, you don't like the middle part. Like if they got locks and they get a retwist and they part it in the middle.
You know, I actually don't know anybody besides you with locks. That's a dude. Well, Christina.
Yeah.
I know of her.
She don't wear no middle part though.
And Chrissy.
I always forget about Chrissy. But yeah,
That's my dog.
that's just my hot take. I think that they look like whatchamacallits.
Girl, I love me middle part. Can't nobody tell me nothing about a middle part. I don't have hair no more, so I don't have a middle part. But
Would you do like they used to do back then, when you get your hair cut and they put the line like? Maybe...
Oh, I didn't do that extra shit. Nah, I ain't do that.
Here's another one. Oh, this is actually a question. What would you do if, in order to have what you would consider the ultimate success,
Mm-hmm.
you had to lose a limb? Would you do it? And which limb would it be? Now, we ain't talking about the fingers.
Because you know that's what my petty ass was gonna fucking say.
We talking about actual whole limb, leg, arm, whatever.
Like a hand.
Leg or arm.
How far up the arm?
Whole arm.
I don't want it that bad. I'm not losing no limbs. I need my damn limbs.
I mean,
I got shit to do. I need my limbs.
with technology now, and it's just me. Maybe I'm petty. I got bad knees anyway. So shit, you take the
I was gonna
left.
say, I said you could take a leg.
You take the
Have a
left.
leg fried up if you got to.
Fucking nuts.
No, my knees are
Have
bad.
you not seen them prosthetic legs? They
I
are
have
good
seen
now,
them.
and
They
you can
are
hide that
good.
with a nice pair of pants.
And they make the ones with the curve so you can run if you're an avid runner.
I'm telling you, let me have to get my legs replaced with prosthetics. I'm about to be the fastest runner on the planet.
Health is wealth. I'm not selling none of my limbs. I'll get my success the good
I'll be
old
like,
fashioned way. I'm
give
not
me
getting rid of any
Super
of my
Speed
limbs.
2.0
I ain't saying I
version.
wouldn't, but if the opportunity present, go ahead.
I'm not getting rid of none of my limbs.
I got tendonitis. So
Y'all are nuts.
You can
If
have
it's
it.
what I
You
would
can have
consider to be successful, I'm gonna have enough money to buy all the replacement legs.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I will have every
Mm.
I
model
can
hanging
grow a
up
leg
somewhere.
with how
I
successful
wake up
I
and be
wanna
like, which model do I want today?
No.
Okay, do I want the?
Am I walking today? Am I gonna wear heels today?
Mm-mm.
In fact, what I would do too, I would get legs with shoes just automatically attached.
Okay,
I ain't never got to buy another pair of shoes.
I ain't got a time. I ain't got to do none of that.
I just slap it on,
Wait, you
twist
cutting
it in
both?
place.
You cutting
Nah.
both legs?
Hey, if I have to,
Double the success.
double the success.
Y'all the same motherfuckers say y'all for sale. I ain't doing that shit.
I can
I'm
be
not
bought.
getting rid of any of my
And not
limbs.
say for sale. You make us sound like prostitutes. We
Yeah,
just
we're
say
not
we can be bought.
Like a prostitute.
Prostitutes are for sale. We're not for sale.
Y'all
I
can be
can-
bought.
There's a difference.
I'm not
Being
getting
bought
rid of
and
none of
for
my
sale
limbs.
is crazy. For sale is a set price.
I'm
I can
not getting
agree
rid of
to
any of
a
my
price.
limbs. I will get my success the way I'm supposed to get my success. I'm not getting rid of any of my limbs.
You just can't never play along.
I don't want to lose
We
a
know
limb. I
that-
like my limbs.
We know this is a scenario that would never happen.
I don't want to lose a limb.
But if it do,
I can't imagine
Both.
without
At that
my
point,
leg
I'd
or
be
my
like, you
arm.
pick. Just don't take my arms because I don't like how them prosthetic arms look.
yeah, they look a little crazy.
I don't want to get rid of
Although
none
I
of
would
them.
still have some fun with that. I'd be walking around like a robot. Ooh, I'd be so good at the robot dance.
Yeah, you want some. You want some.
Yeah, be a good time.
I like my arms and my legs.
I just don't want to be in a position like if I can get a prosthetic put on, okay. But if you like, nah, you just have
No,
to
you gotta live without
then,
it.
Nah, I'm like, nah, then you can keep all that success. I'd rather be poor with all my limbs.
That's how I feel. I'd rather keep my limbs. I don't.
But if they like 100% guaranteed success beyond your wildest dreams,
But you know what the problem with
We
that
talking about
is?
Elon's success.
The definition of success
It's
changes
different
with
for
your life
everybody.
circumstances.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's fair.
I ain't get rid of no limb. Y'all wild, man.
I can be.
Y'all
both.
was ready to get rid of the limb.
I'm telling you,
Whoa,
once I get
what's
about
wrong with
50, this leg no good. So
Shit,
The
I'm 38
definition
and
of
this already
success
ain't no
changes
good.
with life circumstances. What you feel success is 21 is not how you feel at 45. And now you still ain't got your goddamn limb. You don't even give a fuck about none of that shit no more.
I still
you ain't got
got
no
money to buy
limb.
another one.
I'm saying,
Shit.
I take vacation hop
I
on a
ain't got
private
worried
jet
about
on a
shit.
PJ. I ain't worried
Y'all
about none
nuts,
of
man.
that.
I ain't get rid of none of my
Take that
limbs.
damn kneecap.
Take them bitch. My ankles hurt now.
Universe
like-
ain't about to label me as ungrateful and start taking other shit. Y'all can keep that.
Look now.
Mm-mm.
Don't come for me. I don't want to lose a limb. I don't. I love my limbs. I need them. I want them.
Mm-mm.
I need them in my life.
Sure do.
Okay, what do y'all think about the statement, masculine men are master manipulators and so are masculine women?
Why is only
Can y'all help
masculine
me
included in
understand
that?
what masculine women, and I know some women that give off
Masculine energy. Like, I would be considered to be somebody that gives off masculine energy.
And I don't get that vibe from you.
Oh,
I
I do.
don't.
I
I don't
100% understand. I'm not super
No, I
feminine.
understand people say that, but that's not the vibe I get from you.
Like, I'm not super feminine. And they also label masculine energy, women with masculine energy, as people that don't submit to their partners. And I was just like,
I don't like how it's viewed as negative. That's
it's
what I
always
don't
viewed
like.
as a negative thing. And I'm just like, why is having masculine energy, whether that is a man or a woman, why is that seen as manipulation?
I can see it in some cases.
Why?
You have those men that, and y'all probably see them like in the comments and stuff, that feel like there's men roles and women roles, and they feel like there's certain masculine things that only a man should do and that women shouldn't do. Those,
But I
I
don't
feel
see
like
that
that's
as
a way
being
of thinking.
manipulated.
It's 'cause people feel like men
manipulative.
But
are
there's some
manipulative.
men though that feel like you need to be
Because when I hear
submissive
the
off the
word
rip.
when I hear the word manipulative, to me, you're doing something to trick this person into doing what you want.
Okay, now I see what you said.
And having masculine energy, and a man or a woman, because there are some women that believe that too, that women should be doing XYZ, men should be doing XYZ. That's not manipulative. You're telling me exactly what you think I should.
But I don't know
be.
why it's only associated with being masculine, because I know a lot of women with feminine energy and they run the world with that energy. So
Yeah.
I
And it can
don't
be
get
done, yeah.
how.
I just don't understand why masculine energy is seen as manipulative.
Because people view men as manipulative.
Either you
I think
are
that's what it boils
manipulative
down to.
or
And
you're
does it
not.
boil down to being sensitive?
But there are
too,
women
though?
that's manipulative.
I know.
I would say women are
Boy.
just as manipulative
Nah,
as
y'all-
men.
But we
Nah,
don't get that
y'all do it worse though.
reciprocation. We
What
don't
you
get that
mean?
thing.
Y'all do it worse.
What
Like,
you mean?
How?
y'all do some shit. It
What
be
he
you
some
says he
mean?
think we do
calculate-
it better is what he's saying.
Yeah, like y'all
And I'm
do.
not saying we don't do it better.
Y'all do.
There's a
some
reason why
cold
they ain't
shit.
talking about
I
it.
think humans as a whole do that though.
I agree.
Y'all
don't
do
think
some
that's a
cold
masculine
I
shit.
or
just think
feminine
people in
trait.
general can be manipulative,
Mhm.
whether that's
It's a
intentional
survival
or not.
skill. It's a survival skill, to be honest with you.
Like
Not
a
a
little
survival
manipulation sometimes don't hurt nobody. Sometimes it do. If you
Because
take it too
manipulation
far.
doesn't have to be being sneaky. It's just you know how to
Yeah.
change a situation.
You
little
know how to
gaslighting
swing
don't
it back
hurt?
into your
yes, it
your
do
court.
hurt. Talk about a little gaslighting don't hurt. Hurts
That's the
everybody.
whole point of gaslighting is to
It's to hurt.
Make them think they crazy.
Knowing you crazy.
Knowing I'm dead ass wrong.
Nah, gaslighting has gotten me heartbroken way too many times.
I just get mad. Like, who you think you who
That
you think you
text wasn't
fucking
meant
with?
for you.
Well,
I get mad. I don't get sad. I get mad at you.
that's manipulation.
Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
Look,
I am a two can play that game.
gaslighting hurts when you don't realize you're
You
being
being gaslit till it's too late. But again,
now once you find out, yes, you're pissed.
hindsight is 20/20. And that's the
Exactly.
problem.
And there were times where I was like, I didn't realize I was being gaslit until it was like, oh,
wait a minute.
That's what
I'm
that
not
meant.
the crazy one. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think just because you have masculine energy, I don't see it as a bad thing all the time. But also, I definitely don't think it's manipulative. And if people think it is, I would be very interested to see or hear why they think it's it. Why
Like
they
I said,
think
because
it's
people think
manipulative.
men are manipulative. That's what it boils down to. People think men are manipulative.
women
But
can't
they
be too,
saying
though.
that, but then you got drugged in the comments drug in the comments when you just said that people pleasers are manipulative.
Boy, they told me up. I didn't even think that would be a
called
hot
you
take.
everything but a child of
But
God.
Or they was mad.
it is true though. People
It
pleasers.
is.
People
It is.
pleasers
I
are
ain't even gonna get to it
manipulative.
again. I ain't
I
gonna get
could-
drug again.
I could 100% see why a people pleaser would be seen as manipulative. Do I think that they all are? No. But I could
But-
see why people would think that.
Mhm.
Because as a people pleaser, you are most of the time, most people pleasers are doing that for something in return.
Yeah,
they're
it's not free.
pleasing
It's not for your
somebody
benefit.
so that they
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah.
That is a manipulation.
And that's what I said. I was like, you're doing it to be because you want people to feel a certain way about you. It's not because, like I say, you don't care about them being happy. You only want them to be happy with
You want them to be your friend. You want them to like you.
You want
you
something
want them
from
to do
it.
something. So yeah, I could
And
see
that's
it's
why
what I
means
said.
It's a means to an end.
yeah,
at
and
that
that's what
point.
I said. And people got mad. I was like, you're not doing it just to make them happy because you wouldn't give them $1 million secretly and not tell them. But you would give them $1 million and make sure that they knew
it
you
was
did
you.
it.
Oh, for sure.
So, well, then you did it for yourself. You didn't do it for them.
And in a sense, in that aspect, you kind of do it at some of these jobs you do. You people please. It's a means to an end, whether that's to your bonus, whether that's to achieve a certain goal.
But it's still for you.
But it's
It's
still
not
for you.
others.
It's
And
not
that's
for
what
them.
I said.
So let me ask you this, and this is a whole Friends episode was dedicated to this question:
Mhm.
Is there a such thing as a selfless good deed?
If it's genuine, I could see it being a selfless.
No,
good
I
deed.
don't think it is because even if it's
But
genuine,
even if it's genuine, it still
you
makes
get
you
something
feel better.
out of it. You're being kind because you like how you feel after being kind. So you still did it for yourself.
So is there
No.
truly, and that's literally the same
No.
thing they said in Friends,
No.
that there's no such thing as, and this woman was given to charity and everything to try to prove that there is a such thing as a selfless good deed. And when she finally gave to a charity, and the guy was like, "All right, you did a selfless good deed," and then she's like, "Oh, I feel so good," and she was
Again,
like,
you did it for yourself. Now, other people can benefit from your selfishness. Oh,
Yeah.
they can. But at the end of the day, you still did it for yourself. You didn't do it solely because how many people would do something if they got literally no good feeling,
no good
no
feeling,
plaque,
no
no
nothing.
nothing. They got nothing from it. What would they do? Nothing.
The only person I know that did that was Jesus.
And that's why he's the one and original because ain't nobody doing.
Nobody do it like Jesus.
And that's why I'm like, hey, there's no such thing as a selfless act. It's not because you did it because you like how it makes you feel. You didn't, because
Would
if
you
you
agree
didn't
with
like
that?
how you felt after you did it, you wouldn't do it. Even if you knew it benefited others, if you felt like shit afterwards, you wouldn't do it.
But what kind of good deed would make you feel like shit afterwards?
I can't name one.
Exactly.
If I think hard enough, I'll come up with one. No, exercising because you feel like shit right after you do it. The results
no,
are
I'm
good.
not talking about that.
Same
Okay,
thing.
let's say
that's still for
let's
yourself
say
at that point.
you was gonna have somebody was trying to make you. I don't know, because I still would feel good after that.
Exactly. There's
So,
no such thing.
I was gonna say like because you lactose intolerant, so somebody was trying to make you eat something that was full of cheese, and me knowing that I'm lactose intolerant too, but I don't want you to have to go through that. I eat it for you. And
But
then,
you
why
feel
did
good
you
eating
not?
that shit.
but then I'm
But
thinking,
why did you do it?
But then I'm thinking, yeah, it wouldn't feel good because my stomach now gonna be fucked up.
But you still
then
get the
at
joy
the
knowing
end
you
of
helped
it, I'll be
others.
like, but I sacrificed it. Look at
Yeah.
him; he's so jolly now.
You did it because you wanted something and you got
And
something.
then yeah, back to feeling good feels.
No
So,
such thing.
So y'all saying that feeling of that
Joy
feeling you
and-
get in that like I've done something.
It's still a
good.
reward
Yeah,
for what you
there's
did.
still a reward. So I guess that's the question: Is there a such thing as something that you can do for somebody that has absolutely zero reward?
No,
No, because it'd be an internal reward at that point.
which
Yeah.
is still a
Even-
reward.
Even if you're doing
So-
something as simple as just coming to do like community outreach or something, you're
Mhm.
gonna feel good.
You
You
got
feel
something
good
out
after
of
you
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got something
you
out
get
of
that
it.
gratification out
Mhm.
of it.
So you still got some.
I can't think of one time where I did like volunteer work or anything where afterwards I was just like, man, fuck that.
But the thing is, everything in life is an exchange.
It is. It really
So
is.
everything is an exchange.
I mean, that's life.
so
But I thought that was a good question.
there's no
and
such thing.
I
feel like it's
I
not.
saw it on Friends episode because that's my show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's actually a good point. There, by that logic, there is no such thing as a selfless act.
It's not.
Interesting,
because it's a reward system.
Yeah, it's only one person who did it.
right?
Only
And
one.
Now they might feel a hell of a lot better than you do, but you still feel good afterwards.
Sure did.
Anywho, well, I had brought some Asian snacks for us.
Yeah.
And we can end the episode by trying a few of them. And so I went to Saraga. And that thing there. Oh, I was just gonna sit them on here. Oh, not that one. The glass dish. Sorry.
I thought you made those. I ain't gonna lie, by the way.
Nah,
the
my
He
baking
was
days are over.
excited.
I said, oh,
I
she
used
made them cookie butter cupcakes.
Yeah,
that was
for
good.
those that don't know, I used to bake, and I actually used to have a business
My back.
where I would bake. No longer do. So what do you guys want to try? I got all kinds of goodies. These are
I'll
all
try.
Asian inspired.
I'll try this little donut looking thing.
I was thinking we was gonna like split stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because Jay said
Look.
I'm gonna get straight to it. You hear me?
Ah.
Oh, we don't need it. Anybody want to try a sweet rice ball?
Mm-mm.
I'll try a piece.
I'm gonna try a piece of this.
All right, so we have an Asian mart here in Indianapolis called Saraga.
Where the rice?
That's interesting. And those
Do
those
we
that
got the
don't
same
know,
thing?
maybe.
There you go.
Those that don't know, I am very, very skeptical when it comes to trying new things.
It ain't bad.
And this is purple inside, so this is a sweet
What is
rice
it? Is it a yam?
ball. For
What is
those that
this?
can't see, is a sweet rice ball, and I would have expected this
Where's
to
the
be
rice?
white.
It tastes like a donut.
Where's the rice?
It just tastes like a donut to me.
That might be a yam.
That's like I think it's a yam, a purple yam.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
Is it a
might be
purple yam? Tastes like a little donut.
That
like
is
a donut.
textured.
It's the middle, yeah.
I don't like that.
It tastes like a purple
What
yam. I
is
think we
this
got the
purple
same
stuff?
shit. I think it's the same thing.
I don't like that.
Nah,
Not for me.
keep it.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna try no more.
I mean, I like the sweetness of the actual dough.
I like the
Yeah.
breading.
Yeah, like the bread.
Whatever
good.
that filling is, I don't like that. I don't like,
like
the
the bread.
texture of it. It's really grainy.
Yeah, no.
And now I'm thirsty.
kind
And
of
I ain't got no
rice
more
is-
drink.
It's really grainy.
Yeah, I sure kept mine too.
Yeah, me too.
I told you I was gonna be the only one with it left because I don't mess with tequila like that.
I don't want to try another.
I kind of want to try this one. This one looks like
You
it's gonna be
try.
good.
Tell me what happened.
Tell you what happened. It's just cream filling.
What kind of
so-
cream? Like a meringue type thing?
It's Korean, Japanese, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Desserts.
The bread ain't bad though. Whatever this bread is fine.
Whatever that donut,
that's
kinda
fire.
pillowy. Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
fire.
This is delicious, actually.
What is the cream though?
Is
It's
it
like
just-
a whipped cream filling.
Okay.
I'm okay.
It melts in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
I was gonna say that. Same
Shut up.
wavelength. Same wavelength.
Okay.
This is why I don't like y'all.
Don't hate.
You read my mind.
So, anyway, this was a good way to end the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for vibing with us. Thank you for hanging out as usual. Now I'm all dirty, look like somebody done
Folding your
money in my-
laundry.
folding me-
That's gonna be the new sale.
Man, I'm
Fold
telling
your
you.
laundry.
Oh, your laundry, what you
Man,
in?
we should start a segment called it that time somebody folded my laundry with me in it. Y'all tell us about a time where you got your
Got
folded.
your laundry folded.
Got your laundry folded
With
while
you
you
in
was
it.
still in it. Or the time you folded somebody laundry while
Ooh, they in.
yeah, tell me a story where you folded somebody's laundry and they was still in it.
Tell us about time you was the dry cleaner. Let us know.
Okay, let's look.
Mhm.
Let me know when
Let
you put
us
them on
know.
a spin cycle.
Man, did you hang them up while they was still in the
Okay,
clothes?
did you
line.
air dry or tumble dry? Let me know.
Steam or press. What you do?
Did you do an extra spin?
Did you starch them afterwards?
Press them? I mean, yeah. Tell us those stories. Those would be real interesting.
Sure
I
would.
bet
I wanna
odd
hear it.
people got some stories.
I want to
Read.
cackle.
Cause I only got one where I got my laundry folded. That dude, he rock and socked me real quick, but he ain't go to overkill. That's why I ain't come back.
Whatever.
He sat you on them pockets.
Yeah, he just set me back down. He said, I'm gonna pick you up and sit you right back
Ain't-
down in this chair. Sit down.
Well, my grandma used to say, "Show your ass can't fight." I'm like, you showed me that day. I can't fight.
Yeah. I say, you know what? But like I said, the key there is he didn't go overboard. He gave me the one hit And
And
that
then
was
show
enough.
Y'all
grace.
still sore losers. I don't
And
wanna
that
hear
was
nothing
enough.
else
So I
about it.
left him alone. But if he had did overkill by the end of that school year, it would have been me and him in the
Okay.
playground after
Mhm.
school, across the street, off the property. Shoot. So
Let it go.
nah, I can't. I'm sorry.
Man,
you just can't beat my ass like that. You can't beat my ass that bad and then expect
Y'all
me to
should have
just let it
came
go.
ready so y'all ain't have to get ready.
Well, shit,
that
I
was
ain't
y'all
know
what
that
if
your
I
ass
came
was a
ready?
UFC fight.
What if I came ready and he just mixed my shit? I'm talking about lefty.
You came ready to a fight
like
you wasn't
pancake
prepared
batter.
for.
Okay, what if he just mixed my shit like Bisquick?
You wasn't ready then. That
Now
means
I'm
you wasn't
golden
ready.
and fluffy.
Flipped your pancake.
Golden and fluffy and eyes is
I
puffy.
gotta pee, y'all. We got to wrap this up. I
Okay,
have to
okay.
pee.
All right.
Hey.
So thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with us. Thanks for vibing with us. You know the usual. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe
Share.
on YouTube and on the audio platforms. Make sure you're following there. Rate us, review us, give us all 5 stars. We love it. And then there's another one for comment on there as well.
And Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord. It's called the After Party.
After party.
Okay. It's called the After Party. We're gonna start posting there as soon as we start getting some people joining. So make sure you
Join.
Okay. So yeah.
Wow.
What she said. Get your friends, get your family, all let's go into the after party and have a good chat and have some fun with
have
each
a good
other.
time.
Share some memes, share some TikToks. I'm
Share
always
some
on TikTok.
laughs.
If you guys some comments that you don't want to post on the public platforms,
Yes.
just take it to the Discord and
Have a
that's
good
where we
time.
gonna respond. That's where you can put your not public friendly comments.
Yes.
And we ain't gonna judge you. So meet us there in the after party and we will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.